He sold his soul for wealth, but what came to collect it was far worse than death. Everyone in the village once called him Brother Daniel, a kind man, a trusted man, a man who knew the pain of poverty. But the day money touched his hands, his heart turned to stone. When drought came and crops died, the people ran to him. Daniel, help us. But he locked his gates. When floods swallowed homes, they cried again. He shut his windows. When sickness spread, they begged with tears. He counted his money instead. One night, on a lonely road, he met an old woman with eyes like burning coals. "Greed is calling your name," she warned. "Turn back before it answers for you." Daniel laughed. "I answer to no one but money." He never knew that money had already answered on his behalf. Days later, he followed whispers into the forest, into a shrine hidden beneath twisted trees, a place where candles burned without melting and shadows moved without bodies. He dropped his offering, gold, blood, promises, and something in the darkness accepted. From that day, his wealth multiplied. Businesses rose overnight. Cars filled his compound. Foreign accounts grew fat. But the village collapsed. Children starved. Fathers died. Mothers buried their babies. Even his closest friend fell ill and collapsed before him in the rain. "Help me," his friend whispered. Daniel stepped over him. That was the moment the shadow chose him. At night, he began to feel breath behind his neck, footsteps where no one walked, dreams of hands dragging him into endless black. Mirrors no longer reflected only him. Sometimes another face stared back. The old woman returned one stormy night. "The debt has matured," she said. Fear finally found his heart. He tried to run, tried to pray, tried to give back. But the darkness does not accept refunds. Thunder tore the sky as his mansion shook. Walls cracked like dry bones. Lights exploded. From the corners of his room, the shadow rose. It had his face, his voice, his sins. He screamed, "Take anything. Take all my money." The shadow replied, "That is exactly what I came for, including you." Hands colder than death wrapped around his legs, around his chest, around his greed-filled heart. Neighbors heard one final scream, then silence. At dawn, they found his body,